This was Grammy's King James Bible. I don't know when she acquired it. I don't remember her not having it. She pored over it every morning. And inside the first cover is a picture of Reverend Horace Cole from the Calvary Baptist Church in Denver, Colorado. He was the pastor who married Grammy and Grampy. Inside is the procedure of one of the services. And through this Bible are many, many notes. When I handed this Bible to the pastor who conducted Grammy's funeral service, I asked him to pick out some of her favorite ones that she had marked in this Bible. And when he got up to tell everybody what her favorite passages in the Bible were, he said she just loved the whole thing. And in here are pictures of who knows who, but their names were Sylvia Wood and another one by the name of Lois Stack in the inside of the Bible. And here's a harpist called Harriet Wood. And another pastor, Chaplain Haberer, came from the chaplaincy to be the pastor of the church in Mount Pleasant. The date of her death, December 28th, 1993. Her birth, February 24th, 1908. Her interment is Memorial Garden Cemetery, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Here's something she wrote about her own history. February 24th, 1908, George Herbert and Lillian R. Wood. Born to Christ, January 28th, 1929, and baptized at Calvary Baptist Church, Denver, Colorado. February 3rd, 1929, by Horace W. Cole. Married to Earl Bernard Stack, September 8th, 1929, at Calvary Parsonage, Denver, by Dr. Cole. Gave birth to Lois Marie Stack, February 14th, 1934, at Campbell's Maternity Home, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. I've got that wrong. I had Cummins in my history that I gave for the series. I had Cummins Maternity Home. I don't know which is correct.
I bet that Campbell's.
But I would suggest that this is, but I thought she always called it Cummins. The pages are all uneven and laced up. Here's a little handmade card, birthday card to her. Mrs. Stack, our favorite teacher. From Stephanie, Susie, Franco, Paula, Walker, Jamie, Tracy, and Teresa. There are other newspaper clippings in here about her mother. Various church bulletins.
Rhonda.
The edges of all of this is just tatters. And different kinds of poetry, Christian poetry. And these scissors, I think, were the only scissors in our home through my whole childhood. So when I had a new paper doll book, I had to ask Grammy, where are the scissors? We never had another pair. It was these, and they were used for everything.
And which pen did Grammy use?
The marbleized green pen and pencil was a set. There are some others here that she used, but I don't have. And I thought this was EB Stack. This was Earl, the yellow one. Grampy avoided all opportunities to write anything. He did not like to write. The billfolds of Grammy are full of pictures of family. And there's a
Whoops.
abstract of title. A word I can't pronounce. Of policy. Lois life policy. Earl life policy. I wonder if these have ever been claimed. I can't understand that word. Mercury, I think. Mercury policy E.
Well, who closed out the estate? When you inherited? Who took care of putting it through probate? Who did that?
You mean a lawyer?
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably was Kolesnikovas. I don't know. I didn't have any help. He was helpful for the areas that he was.
Well, you would have had to sign papers.
Yeah.
Who brought you papers?
It's gone forever. I don't know.
Well, you don't remember who brought you the papers to sign?
Mm.
Well, that's who would have put the claims in for those life insurance policies.
Well, what I can do is call. I would suspect that they got their policies through Mr. Corey, which was Northwestern.
Well, what I would do is go back. Do you have copies of both of their wills?
No, I don't think they have wills.
They must have. Ask Steve or Eric, because that would be in the paperwork of all the stocks that you inherited, and the money. That would be all in your paperwork where you received those. Who transferred those stocks to you? Those are all legal papers that have to be
I
filed.
don't think there were any stocks. I don't know. I was in such a daze. There were so many things happening, including Glenn's trouble with the law and selling a house and selling a camper. I was just really overwhelmed.
Well, after that went to Grammy, didn't it? Well, think about it and look in or ask Eric what kind of paperwork indicates your inheritance. Eric would be the one that would have that information.
Well, I'm putting that back in the billfold, so we know where it is.
But I'm sure those were cashed. Grammy would have cashed Grampy's.
Yeah. She's got all this information. Address of daughter, brother Frank Wood, husband, personal ID. Oh, here's her social security card. Her number is almost like mine except for the last four. I think Social Security was begun somewhere around the time of my birth.
Oh.
With FDR.
So there probably weren't. They didn't have to go to that next set of digits for variations yet. Wow.
Gosh. Health insurance. Oh, 'cause she had an AARP membership. Senior sent us an ID card. There you are. There's Uncle Bus. There's Grandpa with his car. And there I am propped up against the old 39 Ford. Are you looking at it?
Yep.
Oh. And here, this is a picture that I always saw when I looked at the pictures. I don't know what that is. Okay. This was up front. Oh, there's money in here. $3. Well, I remember when $3 was a lot of money. Something down in here that's broken, I think. Oh, it was, here's the worst watch. It was the wristband. And a tweezer. I might be able to use that. And the clock on watch. I don't think it works. And the calendar for 1988. Senior Diners Club. And pictures of themselves and their son-in-law. And some ornate scissors. And 1 penny that's hardly recognizable. And a toothpick. And this, I didn't ever see this. I didn't know she had this. I don't know what they call it, a crane?
Oh.
It's a bird figure.
A stork?
Could be.
Hmm. Hmm. This is Grampy's billfold.
1967. I don't know what it is. It talks about the post office. This There's Grampy's Social Security card. His is 371. Grammy's and mine are 379. Here's his AARP card. Voter's registration certification. Pullen School. That's the school that you played in. Their playground was Pullen. Here's his driver's license. Looks like a mugshot. AARP, record service, registration certificate. Deputy Sheriff's Association. And granddaughters and grandsons. I have no idea what this is. Let's see what's in here. Davis Clinic, Lincoln Mercury. Oh, here's some lists of stocks. Platinum option, Lord Abbott, Van Campen, Detroit Edison. Blue Cross, Lois, health insurance. No paper. Purchase something that costs $3,300. Home and Farm Construction Company. Don't know what that was. Voter's registration. Davis Clinic, Lincoln Mercury. That's all. No money. Would you like any of that? Would you like those scissors? And war ration books. We were rationed with soap, silk stockings, nylon stockings, meat, butter, the stamps themselves do not carry an identity. How to use your war ration book. Oh, there's an old thing. Your first ration book has been issued to you, originally containing 28. From time to time, the Office of Price Administration may issue orders rationing certain products. That was the OPA. I don't know how many times I heard about the OPA, the Office of Price Administration. That was in the news. The OPA this, the OPA that. The yellow pen was Grampy's. The green marble pen and pencil were Grammy's. The others I can't identify, but they came from another era, I know that. And the shoehorn was from Montgomery Ward and Company. The apron was, this apron was made in 1815 by my mother, Rosalie Berndt, B-E-R-N-D-T. Quite an amazing garment. If it had been done with one of those treadle machines, it's quite amazing. And Grandma wanted posterity to know about it. This is self-explanatory. I think this is a silver certificate. What's the blue? I'll put it with the other ones. Grammy's notebook. She has Janice's measurements, length, waist, shoulder, armhole across the shoulders, back, bust, front. These were notations that were important to her. And oh, this is important. The age and dates of birth of the Wood family. In the black notebook. When would Wesley have had an address of Shannonville Drive, Libertyville, Illinois. Unless it's a different Wesley, but it's listed here with you. And
Well, didn't Barbara and Buster's boys, one of them had a son they named Wesley?
maybe.
I think he was the one that died in the airplane crash.
It doesn't sound familiar.
Well, they had a boy they named Wesley. Donnie and David and Donnie. I think Donnie had the son they named Wesley.
Okay. We'll find out. And here are addresses of people, especially family, one family. And an obituary of Robert Stack of Bountiful, Utah. That was one of Grampy's double cousins. Oh, here's the routes to the deer camp. 4 miles west of Northland to Schultz Road, turn north. APP, 1 mile in, then left turn into camp at Naringer sign. She kept very careful track of everyone's birthday.
You said double cousin?
Sisters married brothers.
Oh, okay.
Aunt Margaret married another Stack.
So, okay,
No, another.
that was
Another Berendt. He's been a very good dog. She said he went outside and didn't walk very far and found a place where the wind could blow through his fur. And he just sat there because it was cool.
all right. We'll do some more later.